Hello?
Zephyr? Hello, sweetheart. Oh, okay. Do you know what I'm gonna... I don't need this right now. We are just going to conduct like a sort of inventory of what do we need, what do we not need. So that I can get that place up and running again. Because people are coming back. It's only a matter of time before one of my idiots gets here. Gotta take down that railroad soon, but... Ugh. Today is not that day. Today is... Thank you for... Yeah, okay. Today is the day where I get... that... Oh my god. That place fixed. Oh. I'm gonna be inside. Doesn't really matter. Alright. Running, running, running. Alright. Oh god, this room needs fixed. Oh my god. Okay, this is why I wasn't here at the beginning of time. Because this is what would have happened, and this place would have been in disrepair a lot sooner than I thought. Okay, so we are needing dark oak, andesite. You know what? Let us start with the second floor, because I don't have the energy for this today. The first floor is not what I want to be doing today. Because if we start with the first floor, we're never finishing. Okay. Plus, this floor has a spider spawner in it, so it might be a good idea to be in here. Okay. This room's good. We could maybe get some torches up there, though. Oh, that is an eyesore. This looks good, too. Maybe I get another torch up there. Maybe some glowstone, actually, would be nice. See, the... Oh, why... Oh, that's why... Oh, we need to fix that. This room looks okay. Hey...
Hello?
Zephyr?
Oh, hey, Nifty! I blacked out for literally a second and you were gone. Where'd you go? Wait a second. Where's your candle? I mean, I'm glad it's gone, honestly. It was kind of really creepy.
What did you have against my candle?
It was nothing. Nothing. It's just a little bit creepy how it was just a candle. It was literally just a...
There was a box.
Yeah, there was a box too, but it was also very creepy. Hey, you also fixed your clothes finally. I tried teaching you that, but you never really took to that. I'm glad you finally got them fixed, but...
Oh yeah, no, that's Kit's fault entirely. Look... You weren't just passed out for a second.
What are you talking about? I blinked. I literally just blinked, and you were gone, and I have my arm back, and now you have your normal head again, and your clothes are fixed. Like, honestly, that is weird, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think you should sit down.
Why?
It's gonna be a lot that I'm about to explain to you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just...
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sitting.
So, God, where do I start with this? Right, Oh god, remember the times, like, a whole, like, years ago, where the kingdoms were all nice to each other and stuff? Our kingdom didn't exist, obviously, but, you know, the kingdoms were
Yeah.
friendly.
Yeah. I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was stories. I didn't realize it was as long as it actually was, but the kingdoms were nice, and during that time, they apparently put away this giant dragon thing called the Ancient Evil.
Okay.
I know it
Yeah,
sounds really stupid. I thought it was really stupid.
No,
I-
it doesn't sound stupid. I mean, I've read up a little bit on times back then. I haven't heard of a dragon per se, but yeah, I mean, it sounds plausible.
Well, apparently the dragon gained enough power to influence this world, and everyone disappeared. You were gone.
What do you mean? What do you mean I was gone? I was right here.
I-
We were just like a couple of seconds ago. We were just talking about whether or not it was a good idea to just move everyone underground because of Echo. Like, we were just talking about that.
That was a year ago, Zephyr.
Was he? No. You're wrong.
That was a year ago.
I was standing here. You were standing right here. I blinked. You were gone. It was nighttime, and
Zephyr, that was a year ago. I blinked and you were gone, and I was here in the kingdom all by myself. All the work we had done was gone. It was like the entire kingdom had reset to when the world first existed. It was just me in this giant mansion. And the tree was gone, the kingdom was gone, everyone else was gone.
what do you mean the tree was gone too? That doesn't sound possible.
Look, I've rebuilt it a little bit, but you know me, I'm not exactly the greatest. Actually, do you know what? Oh, that was not meant for me, that was meant for you. There you go.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Do not miss the sunlight.
I'll get to that bit after we do this. Look, also ignore that I broke out through the window.
You.
I'm going to fix
Okay.
it, okay?
Oh, okay. It's not
Look.
like this was a big thing for our community or anything. Where'd you just go? You
I'm over
suck.
here. Look, I just wanted out of the mansion.
Yeah, but you don't have to break a centuries-old mansion. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to fix it.
Please fix it soon.
That's actually what I'd gone in to do, but yeah, it was gone. I had to, yeah, I had to regrow it basically, but we haven't exactly had the best conditions since the year passed. So
I'm speechless. Like, I just excuse me.
it's okay. It's been a lot to do on my own.
I bet. But from what I can tell, you've been doing your best.
That's not
I mean,
all.
it's only been a year.
Do you want to see the big
this
bit?
has already grown.
Do you want to see the big bit?
What's the big bit? Show me the big bit.
Careful walking down here, because I haven't set up the old
Okay.
elevator yet.
Oh, Lord. Wow. Yeah. You've been
I've been busy. There's
I can tell. Oh, I looked at someone, didn't I? We were friends! We used to be friends! Don't hit me!
It's okay.
Don't hit me! We were friends at one point! Okay, it's done. It's done. It's done. We're good.
Eventually I got some villager friends.
Well, that's good.
I've been keeping them safe down here. I know you disagree on this being the safest way to have people, but
It's not that I disagree, it is more that with Echo passing, after we had gotten everyone underground, it's
no, I get it.
we still keep dying. We still keep dying, and I don't know, like it's not gonna prevent us from passing on. So I just don't. I understand, but I don't. You know.
Yeah. Hey, as a bonus to what has happened, I actually managed to befriend the rulers of some of the other kingdoms.
Really?
It's a lot safer to be us now.
Well, that's good, at least.
I'd actually gone up to rebuild the mansion because it got a little bit damaged other than the window.
Yeah.
The window was entirely my fault. The other stuff was not my fault.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe a little bit my fault, but not entirely, okay?
Nifty!
There was a creeper, and it was running at me.
Oh my god.
Not my fault entirely.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
But, I don't know who Snom is.
Snom? I don't...
I have not met Snom, but, Snom has met the kingdom. As you can see all along the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. I do not know who Snom is either.
I assume they are a snow person.
Me too. I mean, you can kind of tell that they're a snow person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, let me explain some more just in the confines of this fenced off area.
Okay.
Because sometimes we get some of the unconscious undead spawning down here and attacking, so yeah.
Ooh, let me just do that real quick.
That might be handy, yeah.
It's very handy.
Ignore the cobblestone wall. I did a lot of digging by myself.
Oh my lord. Why didn't you just burn it all?
Sometimes people need it.
Cobblestone?
Yeah, people use it to build houses, apparently.
Why?
I don't know. I personally think it looks ugly, but I took a lesson from you, and I have been nice enough not to say it to their face.
That's good. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Don't say it to their face. But why? I don't understand it.
I don't get it. But
okay.
Yeah. So everyone disappeared a year ago, and I mean, everyone disappeared, and everything, like from the other kingdoms as well.
Really? So not just us.
It wasn't just us. It was everyone. And some of the rulers were left, and I was really confused because I was sitting around with a bunch of like kings and queens, and I was sitting here like, I'm not king, but they kept calling me king.
Why? Like, who needs a ruler when you can have a group of people who can like
Yeah,
vote on shit. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, we were nominated to our
That's them.
positions.
Yeah, nominations are the best way to go. Any kind of ruler is
It's odd.
any kind of monarchy is just a bit weird.
But obviously
that's how
they
I felt
haven't.
when I was
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I was in Endarian. That's how I feel now. Like it's just
They obviously haven't
Yeah.
gotten that much progress yet, and I haven't held it against them.
from
But
all the years that we've seen them, like
yeah, I genuinely
That's their
thought
problem.
being dead for a couple decades they would figure something out, but no. But
no, that seems as though that's not how how the world works, which sucks. But
yeah. But I got a letter, and I met at what was called the Ancient Meeting Site. Apparently, we did used to have an undead representative.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, all those years ago, the undead were being represented in this Council of the 12.
Interesting.
I know.
So just one day they were like, you know what? We're gonna murder them all. And
I think it was the
then
rise of
they
the
didn't
unconscious undead. I really do.
that would make sense, yeah.
I personally, I think the living are a little colorblind because you're obviously very purple.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I don't get it, but we met up and apparently there was this huge prophecy that we were meant to come together to defeat the ancient evil. And I was sitting here like, I don't know any of these fools.
Yeah.
And do you know what was the weirdest thing?
What?
I saw Kit, who was the current ruler of Asia, the feline kingdom.
Yeah.
I will admit I was a bit hostile to everyone after seeing Kit. But Kit's lovely.
Yeah. That's good, at least.
Apart from the fact that the reason I patched up my clothes was because of Kit, but you might see that as a good thing. I don't. And
I mean, now it's harder for you to get cuts and bruises, but
I liked Breeze, but do you know why it has reduced? You know what it has reduced?
What?
People staring.
Do
you remember when I got elected? I stood up on that podium and it was just like this at my chest. And
yeah, I remember. That was a.
I'm just sitting here like
funny day.
I cut these off and you're still staring at them.
You're still yeah.
But yeah,
I remember that.
That was a day.
That was such a day.
But yeah, there was a prophecy overarching for all of us, but apparently there were, well, we technically knew about this prophecy, it just wasn't the one...
What was
about the fire, like the holy flame that was gonna sweep the land, and we thought we were gonna go extinct at some point.
Yeah, I remember that.
Turns out, that wasn't what the prophecy meant.
What did it mean?
The prophecy was talking about me, basically breaking the curse.
So the holy flame was your candle. Okay.
I may or may not have traumatized a very nice Elytrian during the breaking of that curse. Not intentional. She walked through that portal.
What did you do?
Okay, so apparently we were all cursed by this witch ages ago. News to me. And
News to me too.
she left this note on my doorstep addressed to my living name.
Ugh.
I was a bit weirded out by that.
Ugh. Not fun.
Not fun.
Anyways.
But it wasn't in English. And I didn't have you.
Yeah.
So I may have broken into someone's house.
Nifty, what have we said about doing war crimes?
That wasn't a war crime. That wasn't a war.
Were we in war times?
No.
Were you in war times? And what have we said about doing crimes in general?
Look.
Were you caught? Were you
No,
caught
I
out?
actually wasn't.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
I went and
That's fine.
apologized to Angelus afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Angelus didn't even realize I'd been in there. So I knew Angelus had a huge library, so I was like, I can try figure this out. It took me longer than I'm willing to admit, but I eventually translated the book.
That's good.
And it read, "For the betterment of the undead, would you sacrifice life on head? If so, on golden throne, casts the candle in flame of bone." Which was cryptic as shit.
Yeah, that's cryptic as shit, but I think I can piece it together.
Yeah, so I went to Kit first because I was like, if I didn't know what was gonna happen when I took off that head. I didn't know what would happen. So I went to Kit and I explained who I was. And I asked Kit if she'd be willing to be there when it happened. And basically just I wrote some books to pass on to people if I truly didn't come back. And I made this stupid, pompous, golden throne thing with bone in the middle and a fire. And
yeah, that sounds pretty pompous.
it was so extra.
Ridiculous.
So I threw the candle that you apparently hate so much. I threw it in there.
Good, good.
What did you have against my candle?
It's just really creepy, okay? I can handle skulls. I can handle, like, flesh falling off of skulls. When it's just... I was talking to a box with a candle in it. Nifty. How do you think that... I walked in on you
Okay.
while doing that. It was fucking freaky, man.
Right. Okay. Look, a similar situation may or may not have happened.
Oh no. Oh.
I took off the
Is that
head.
what traumatized? Oh.
And I threw it into the fire, and Queenie came through the portal and saw me on fire, burning to death.
Your Lytrian? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, poor. Did you apologize to
I
them?
did.
Too? Please tell me.
I
good.
apologized to her.
Okay, good.
I intentionally did it so that she wouldn't have to see it. That's why I got Kit instead.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't die, obviously.
Obviously, you're still here.
And apparently, I'm gonna be honest, for a moment I thought it only applied to me, but apparently everyone else has been reset back to how they were when they died.
I mean, yeah,
we all have all our limbs now.
Yeah, I have my limb back, I have my arm back, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My skin doesn't feel as tight as it was around my bones, so that's good.
We collectively have 8 limbs.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, does your tail count as a limb?
I don't know. Are we? Let's say yes. We got 9 limbs.
Okay, 9 limbs in total.
Yeah. I apologize to Tante. Tante's a sweetheart, but Tante's kind of scared of me.
Why?
Tante's a creeper.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Tante didn't used to be scared of me. To be fair, I didn't tell anyone I was a feline. It's not really something you bring up in conversation. Hey, yeah, I died.
Yeah, you don't really bring... Like, I never really knew how to bring up, hey, yeah, I didn't... I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's an awkward thing. It really is.
I didn't die in a fire. I was actually an Enderman. I was actually an Endarian. Like...
Yeah. Alright.
Like, this is how my skin usually looks.
And, yeah. We eventually, obviously, did destroy the big dragon thing. Oh. Sorry, I just realized I do have to explain one other thing. Hold on. Come here.
What? What do you...
I need to show you it first, so that... See the giant obsidian pillar that wasn't there before?
Oh. Yeah.
So... Turns out, the ancient evil was able to speak to people through these.
Oh. Like some sort of... Okay. That's fun.
But was also able to replicate people's voices.
Oh. Yeah?
I was under the impression that I was talking to Echo. I thought Echo was trying to help me. But really, it was just the pillar, or the ancient evil, trying to get me to turn on the others. The pillar told me that it was Angelus that murdered me. Now I don't know what to believe. I don't think Angelus would do that, though.
I mean... Yeah, that sounds like something trying to use you rather than giving you accurate information.
Yeah. It almost made me mess up the entire fight when we went to go kill the ancient evil. I almost didn't trust Monks and Queenie to go destroy the crystals. I didn't trust Kit when Kit said that it was the crystals that were feeding the dragon energy and keeping it alive. I didn't believe any of it until someone else mentioned that the pillars were talking to them and it was actually the ancient evil. I didn't believe any of it.
I mean, when you think it's someone you've lost who is speaking to you, it is definitely... I can see how... If it were me and Echo were speaking to me, I don't know if I would have done the same thing.
Eventually, we did end up defeating the dragon. However, she ended up possessing Rose, and we had to kill Rose.
I don't know who these people are.
Rose was the queen of the Wither skeletons. I had grown quite fond of Rose. And there was this... Loom was only so young and was dragged into this fight and ended up giving the final blow to Rose. And ended up jumping off the edge of the island into this void. I haven't seen either of them since. I don't know how this all works in relation to that land. I don't understand it.
Hmm.
But you know, we moved forward. I kept up the enchanting book trade. I blew up the crystal that was in the pillar because
Yeah.
it was giving me such stress.
Yeah, that's good. Have you tried tearing down the pillar, or?
I don't know if I was willing to go that far. I know I probably could. I don't know. I kept telling Rose not to hold on to things, and here I am holding on to a pillar
Yeah,
in hopes it means they're gonna come back.
I think Echo's gone for good.
Yeah. Look, if anyone was going to come back, and I mean like a year ago, was going to stay here and defeat the ancient evil, if Echo was gonna come back, it would have been then.
Yeah.
I definitely would have picked Echo to go kill a dragon over me, you know?
No, yeah.
If anyone's gonna
Echo
defeat a dragon, it's gonna be Echo.
Of course it's gonna be Echo, like...
But... honestly, I hope Echo found her final resting place and she isn't just stuck lingering in an old set of bones somewhere. I hope she did pass on.
I hope she passed on too. Well, if I've come back whole,
if Echo truly didn't pass on, she would come back. She
would have come back whole, unless she has passed on.
But maybe she just hasn't come back yet. We used to have so many undead down here. Maybe she just hasn't come back yet.
Maybe. We'll give it time.
Well, yeah.
We'll give it time.
If everyone else comes back and she's still not here, we'll know.
Yeah, we'll know.
But yeah, do you want to meet the villagers? I don't know.
Sure, I guess, yeah.
We actually made a shopping district as well. I've been selling books. Turns out we have the ability to turn normal living villagers into zombies and then bring them back again.
Oh, interesting.
And apparently they're very thankful when they're brought back.
I mean, I would be too, so.
So while other people apparently aren't getting it, they're getting it for 12 emeralds, I can get this mending book for 1.
Come here. Yeah, I only see 12.
Yeah, it's because they're so thankful I didn't leave them as a zombie. And I'm not sure if I should take offense to that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like... But hey, I'm gonna take advantage of it while I can.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we've got... Oh, yeah, that was Angelus. Angelus, leaves me cakes sometimes.
Could I eat some of this, actually?
Go for it.
Do you care?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm still hungry.
Okay, hold on. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, normal food doesn't really give us enough saturation, really.
Yeah, I know.
This is better.
It's been a lot. Yeah.
Hey y'all, did you miss me? Oh my god, it's me in voiceover. I know, you missed my voiceovers, totally, 100%. Anyway, so basically, Nifty shows Zephyr around. There you go. The end. It's a lot of editing, and you know me, I'm a streamer, I'm not a YouTuber. So, you know, what did y'all eat for breakfast today? This is just gonna be my repeat question now. I need to know what y'all ate for breakfast. I'm conducting a study, apparently, I think. Let's say I'm conducting a study on people's breakfast habits. Anyway, thank you for watching the VOD. You should totally tune into my streams because they're far more interesting. And yeah, thank you for joining today.